Hello, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Natalie Adele here in the beautiful sunny studio. And my intention with this brief little pocket of peace is to lead you through a guided meditation. And feel free to access this whenever you're just feeling a little bit overwhelmed and like you need to just come back to your center. This is a beautiful meditation that really allows you to embrace and accept all parts of yourself. And because of that, we're choosing to use the oil I Am Love. So I Am Love has patchouli, rose, which is a heart opener. It's got ylang ylang, and it's also got yarrow. So yarrow is a protector plant. So this oil and the properties of it allow you to be open, but also boundaried. And the mantra with this oil is, all that I seek is within me. I am love. You are love. So if you have this oil, I invite you to place a few drops on the palm of your hand. So if you don't know this, the hand, the palms are directly connected to the heart chakra. So by placing some aromatherapy here and just activating some heat, you're opening the heart, your heart. So I invite you here to rub the palms together, generate a little bit of heat, start to soften in the shoulders and in the face. And rub a little bit faster while keeping softness in the body. Relax the space in between your eyebrows, maybe turn the corners of the mouth up for a smile. And then just hold the palms a millimeter apart. Connect to that. That's your energetic body. That's the one we're really honing in on with our yoga and meditative practices. Holding the palms in front of the face, take a deep breath in. Open mouth. And again, fill it up. Sit up tall. And one more big, bold breath. And you can feel free to rub any of the excess oil on the neck, the back of the neck, front of the neck, the earlobes, the wrists. While you're doing that, I'm just going to burn some Palo Santo. So Palo Santo is the holy wood, and it's very grounding. So if we're going to be doing a grounding meditation, why not level up and burn something? If you don't have Palo Santo, anything will do: sage, cedar, incense, or our sacred space spray. So all we're doing here, yogis, is we're turning this container into a ritual, into something sacred, no matter how short or long it lasts. So the meditation I'll be reading is from the book Deep Listening by Jillian Pransky. She's a wonderful restorative yoga teacher based out of New York. And this book is one of our favorites. It's the one that we include in the Vasu Reboot Ritual Kit. So if you have it, it's on page 218. Although you don't need to turn to it just yet, but just for future reference. And I'm inviting you here to get comfortable. So maybe that means you're like me and you're sitting up. And if you're doing so, stack your shoulders above your hips, chin away from the chest, and start to close the eyes. Maybe even circle out the jaw a little bit, wiggle the toes and the fingers. For those of you who don't enjoy easy seat, perhaps you want to lay down. Perhaps you want to lie down. Whatever makes you comfortable. I'll give you a few breaths to settle in, to close your eyes. Swallow a couple times and start to trace the breath in through the body and out of the body. Inhale, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. In and out. Let the tongue relax from the roof of the mouth. Let there be space between your top and bottom row of teeth, and let the space in between your ears be infinite. Listening again and again. Come pause for a moment. Let your weight drain down onto the earth. Let your body land on the ground. Let yourself receive a few deep breaths. Feel your breath moving through you, moving you. Ride the waves of your breath into the present moment. Let your breath bring you here, now. It doesn't matter where you've been. You can come back here now. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to be any way. You don't need to be good or right. You only need to be willing to come back, to begin again. This is how we do it, over and over again. We show up kindly and curiously. We slow down, we get grounded, and we breathe. We relax and breathe again. Pause and breathe again. Release and breathe again. Listen and breathe again and again. One breath at a time, we arrive, even if only for one breath. One breath at a time, we allow ourselves to be at ease, even if only for one breath. One breath at a time, we pause and we listen, softly, deeply, and bravely, even if only for one breath. We may hear our vulnerability, our sadness, our anger, our confusion, our fear. We may hear our gratitude, our joy, our prayers, our blessings, and our love. One breath at a time, we listen. And then we forget. We get lost. We zip away. And that's okay. We are always welcome back. We can always begin again. We can welcome ourselves back to begin again, and again, and yet again. One breath at a time, we listen, we come back. One breath at a time, we free ourselves to feel whole. Every time we listen deeply, we can remember our wholeness. Every time we listen deeply, we can remember our way back. And every time we listen deeply, we evolve. Listen deeply. You will know. Let's place the right hand on your soft belly and the left hand on your heart. And breathe with me here. And listen deeply. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. If you're lying down, I invite you to find a fetal position and very slowly, gently, on an inhale, press up to seated. I'll meet you there. Together we inhale, reach the arms up high, high out of the body. Breath in. Exhale, back home to your heart. We'll seal this with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Bowing your heads to your lungs, your heart. Yogi, the breath in me honors the breath in you. And remember, as Thich Hat Hanh says, we are always only 3 deep breaths away from freedom. Namaste.